What's going on, world? I hope everybody's having a beautiful, beautiful day. We're back with another banger. Like I said, I was gonna come back. I told you guys I was coming back to talk this boxing, you guys. And I'm back, man. Like I said, I was gonna be back, man. Smash that like button on your way in, you guys, please. It'll help out with the visibility of the show. And yeah, man, let's get to it, man. Let's get straight to the nitty gritty, man. Deontay Wilder, man, and Tyson Fury. From what I was saying in the last video, but I had to do some stuff. It's definitely getting close, you guys, from what I'm hearing. And you know, and it's so good because it's a rematch that I really, really want to see. I know you guys at home really want to see it too. And you know, let's if it talks about it happening in the East Coast. If that fight happens in the East Coast, you guys, I'm down. I'm down, dude. I'm down 100%, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a fight that I really want to see, you guys. You know, it's one of those type of fights that it's a rematch that I feel like us fans, we deserve. You know, we deserve the rematch. You know, a lot of fans paid a lot of money to watch the first fight, and hopefully that if the second fight gets made, it'll be priced well. You know, it'll be priced where, you know, fans can actually you know, see the fight, you know, and stuff like that, man. You know, and actually, you know, don't break the bank by, you know, coming to see it. But I know Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, they're gonna definitely get their money in the second fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Without a doubt. Tim B in the chat, what's up, my brother? He says, who did you have in the first one? Oh, okay. So who did I have winning in the first fight? I would have favored Tyson Fury winning in the first fight. But I'm cool with a draw. You know, I'm cool with a draw. You know, like I said, I'm cool with a draw, man. It sets up for the second fight to even be that much better, you guys. A draw, you know, a draw. Because if it wasn't a draw, we probably wouldn't be seeing a rematch, you guys. I'm gonna be honest with you, because, you know, Deontay Wilder would have probably got the lion's share of the purse, and Tyson Fury probably wouldn't have got, you know, probably would have got crumbs if he would have lost. You know, I see Tyson Fury complaining about, you know, the loss, in which he should, but at the end of the day, man, he got a draw, so he still's got an O on his record. You know, they both do, but more importantly, Tyson Fury has an O on his record because he fought pretty much under, you know what, Deontay Wilder and his team where they wanted to fight at and stuff like that. Obviously, they had to agree on stuff, but let's be honest. Tyson Fury was not the A side of the first fight, you guys. Let's be honest. All right, he wasn't the first. He wasn't the A side, and you know, he's talking about he's a lineal champion and stuff. And lineal champion, dude, and you did a lot, you know, to catch the fans' attention in the first fight. I feel like, you know, he did a lot to catch the fans' eye in that first fight. Tyson Fury did his thing in that first fight, dude. From getting up from those knockdowns and stuff like that, man, he did his thing, man. You know, he definitely did his thing, man. He definitely did his thing, you know, and it's one of those situations, you guys, where, you know, Tyson Fury, for all you guys that's watching, Tyson Fury, to be honest with you, man, he shocked a lot of people, man. You know, not only getting up from those knockdowns, but everything that he was dealing with outside of the ring, and I feel like it all came together that one night, man, for Tyson Fury. You know, and Deontay Wilder the same, man. He got the knockdown. He was doing very well in the fight, in the spots that he was doing well. But let's be honest, man. Deontay Wilder was getting outboxed. Deontay Wilder was getting outboxed straight up and down. He was getting outboxed, man. You know what I'm saying? And there's no two ways about that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys want to say what you guys want to say, man. Don't be biased, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be biased, you know? Don't even be biased, man. You know what I'm saying? There's too many biased boxing casual fans out here for you guys to be biased as well. I feel like Tyson Fury did enough to get the job done. Straight up. No Name Rose D says, facts, Corey. Shout out to No Name Rose D. He says, peace, Corey, lead boxing. Yeah. He says, chat room, what's up? Yeah, so, you know, that's what I think happened with the whole Deontay Wilder situation, you guys. Smash that like button on your way in. Moving on, though, you guys. The Joshua and Jarrell Big Baby Miller fiasco continues today in their press conference live in London, you guys, okay? They fought live in London. I mean, they had a press conference live in London. Jarrell Big Baby Miller did not, you know, shove Anthony Joshua. From what I can see on the highlights that I've seen, he did not shove him down. You know, he didn't act like a complete fool. He actually was kind of watered down today, you know, hammering out stuff and, you know, as he calls it, you know, talking that New York lingo, you know what I mean? But, you know, like I said, man, Jarrell Miller's an undefeated fighter. He said that, you know, oh shit, there's an accident on the other side. Whoa. Look at that bad boy. But yeah, man, straight up, man, you know, Jarrell Miller was talking that shit, man, like he should do. You know, but that, like, and I said it in the last video too, you guys. I don't want to sound redundant, but I don't want to keep talking about it, man. But when you talk about a man's mother, I don't care if you know, joking or what, man. You don't even know this dude's mother, for one. All right. For two, you're talking out of the side of your neck about this man's mom, man, that you know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? And you're talking about how you want to take her out to lunch, and you know, all of this other stuff about the guy's mom, man. I feel personally, man, that, you know, he went over the line, man. That's just how I feel, man. You know, a lot of people that was around Jarrell Miller, and it's so crazy, you guys. So Jarrell Miller's, well, I believe it's one of his managers or something like that. They were saying that people that they thought were on Jarrell Miller's side when Anthony Joshua came to New York, saying that they switched sides to Anthony Joshua's side. I found that funny as hell, dude. That the guys that Jarrell Miller thought was on his side switched sides. Alright? I don't know if they were talking about fans, members of his team, or what, man. But, and then from what I'm hearing too, from what Anthony Joshua said in the press conference, in an interview after the press conference, he said that Danny Jacobs showed Anthony Joshua around New York City, you know, to some of the spots, some of the food spots, you know. I believe they went to the gym and stuff like that. So, you know, Danny Jacobs is being a good host to Anthony Joshua. I know a lot of you fans out there saying, like, what the fuck would he do that for? You know what I mean? Because he's with DAZN and Eddie Hearn. You know? And it's one of those situations, you guys, where, you know, Danny Jacobs, he's a brother. You know, at the end of the day, as much shit as you guys talk about Anthony Joshua, at the end of the day, he's a brother, man. You know, he's an African American. I believe his parents are Nigerian descent. And man, you know, it gets no realer than that on his whole you know, ethnicity and stuff like that, man. So a brother gonna look out for another brother, man. I don't have a problem with it, man. But I know some guys in the chat was saying in the comment section when I seen the video, they was saying like, you know, look at Danny Jacobs, you know, sucking up to Anthony Joshua and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? He's just showing him around New York City. Like, chill the fuck out, dude. Like, the dude can't show the guy around New York City now? Like, come on, man. It's bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? And I truly feel that right now, Danny Jacobs is set up. I'm telling you guys, man. I'm telling you guys here right now. Don't be shocked when you guys hear this shit later, okay, you guys? Danny Jacobs could possibly beat Canelo Alvarez, man. I'm telling you guys some real shit right now, okay? I'm telling you guys some real shit, all right? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. It's set up. It's set up where Danny Jacobs could get that W against against Canelo Alvarez, you know. I mean, look how close he was. Look how close he was on beating Gennady Golovkin. A lot of people said that Danny Jacobs beat Gennady Golovkin. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people said that Danny Jacobs beat Gennady Golovkin. Do you guys agree? Do you guys agree that Danny Jacobs beat Gennady Golovkin? Because it was a tight fight. It was a tight fight, okay? You guys might say that, you know, Danny Jacobs, you know, lost, but you can't say that Danny Jacobs lost by a wide margin, man. That was a close-ass fight. It could have went either way in my eyes, and I feel, you know, I truly feel that Danny Jacobs showed a good account of himself. Yes, he got knocked down, but so what? Andre Ward got knocked down by Kovalev. He came back to win. Just saying, you guys. Just saying. Just saying. You know? Live the healthy life, you guys. Live the healthy life. What the fuck is this clown doing, man? God damn, what are you breaking for? Guys out here in the DMV cannot fucking drive. At all. At all. And when you go to DC, they suck. They can't drive for shit. God damn, man. The fuck were you doing, dude? You're slamming on brakes and there's nobody in front of you. Why? I'm not even a road rage type of guy, but why? Why so serious? Let me see what you guys talking about in the chat, man. Heartless in the chat says, Corey Lee, what's up, man? Salute. Tim B says, Danny and Triple G was a draw. The Perfection says, Danny got the power to hurt Canelo. He has a good chance, but will he seize the moment when it's present itself? All right, now let me tell you about that though. Will he seize the moment, you guys? Will Danny Jacobs seize the moment? I'm gonna tell you guys straight up, man. Will he seize the moment? All right. Danny Jacobs is an awesome fighter. Danny Jacobs is a really good fighter. Would you call Danny Jacobs a great fighter? That's up for discussion. That's up for discussion. He is the current IBF champion of the world. So he is now a real champion. He is now a solidified champion. Now he just won it. He had no title defenses, okay? What is he going to do after he wins it, okay? Immediately after he wins it, he calls out Canelo Alvarez. He wants to fight Canelo Alvarez. And guess what, you guys? He gets that opportunity. Danny Jacobs, okay, from Brooklyn, New York, gets that opportunity, you guys, to fight Canelo Alvarez, the biggest superstar in boxing right now, in my eyes, you know, in my eyes. I feel like Canelo Alvarez, the numbers don't lie, you guys. The numbers don't lie, you know. And I know that's not a favorite, you know, a favorite answer or whatever like that, but who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Who gives a fuck? It is what it is. It's the facts. Canelo Alvarez is the biggest star in boxing. You name me another fighter if you don't believe it. You name me another fighter if you don't believe Canelo Alvarez is the biggest superstar in boxing. You let me know. All right. Cryptocolors says, what up? He says, yo, what up? This is Cryptocolors. AJ will beat Baby Miller and Jacobs will lose against Canelo Alvarez. Well, yo, I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. The more I think about Danny Jacobs and Canelo Alvarez, I just feel like Danny Jacobs could possibly beat Canelo Alvarez. And I know you guys are saying, you know, Corey, you always pick the light-skinned fighter. You always do this. You always do that. Well, how about this? I'm not picking him yet. But as the fight gets closer, you guys, I'm gonna watch some more film on Danny Jacobs. But dude, he's a good boxer, man. Danny Jacobs is a hell of a boxer, you guys. Danny Jacobs is a hell of a boxer, okay? He boxed the shit out of Triple G, okay? Came back to lose on his judges' scorecards, but in many eyes, in many casual and hardcore fans' eyes, he won that fight, man. Danny Jacobs won that fight. You know what I'm saying? But I've said it before and I'll say it again. It only matters on what's on black and white, what's on paper. And what's on paper is he lost the fight to Triple G. Now, can Danny Jacobs be the man that stops the trilogy from happening from Canelo Alvarez and Triple G? Can Danny Jacobs be that guy that stops this huge trilogy from happening? Can he? Possibility. Possibility, man. Danny Jacobs is the name that could stop a whole lot of things for Canelo Alvarez, dude. You know how big this fight is, man? You know what I'm saying? You know how big this fight is? First off, would Danny Jacobs, let's be honest, you guys, would Danny Jacobs would you classify Danny Jacobs as being one of the best fighters that Canelo Alvarez has gotten in the ring with? Excluding Floyd Mayweather. Take Floyd Mayweather out of there. But excluding him because he lost to Floyd Mayweather, so you can't really put him in there anyways because he lost to him. Okay? Excluding Floyd Mayweather, put him out of there. Danny Jacobs, his resume, you know, him being a world champion right now, is Danny Jacobs, okay, one of the best fighters that Canelo Alvarez has gotten in the ring with. Obviously, we're not going to know how Danny Jacobs is going to fight because the fight hasn't happened yet, but leading up to the fight, okay, is he one of the best fighters that Canelo Alvarez will be facing? You know, from what you know so far about Canelo Alvarez and what you know about Danny Jacobs, okay? And let's be honest, you guys, Canelo Alvarez ain't got no squeaky record neither, okay? A lot of people said that Canelo Alvarez lost that first fight against Triple G, okay? 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 And, you know, with that being said, you got Triple G, you got Canelo Alvarez that has a loss, and I believe he has 2 draws, okay? And then you got Danny Jacobs that has 2 losses. But shit, some would say that Canelo Alvarez should have just as many losses as Danny Jacobs, which is 2. A lot of people have said that before. A lot of people have said that, you know? I'm being honest with you guys, man. A lot of people have said that, you know? Danny Jacobs is one of those guys where, you know, he's fighting, he fights, man. He fights, man. And I like Danny Jacobs as a fighter, man. I really do. I mean, but I want to see Danny Jacobs against Canelo Alvarez. I want to see Danny Jacobs be a little bit more, oh, he says Lord beat Canelo too. Oh, wow. So he should have, so you're saying that he should have 3 losses? You're saying Canelo Alvarez should respectfully have 3 losses? Is that what you're saying, Crip? Is that what you're saying, Crip? You saying Canelo Alvarez should have 3 losses? I mean, because let's be honest, you guys, Canelo Alvarez, man, for what it may, man, Canelo Alvarez, they've said he's had some gifted decisions, man. He is the A side. He is, quote unquote, the golden boy. You know? And when you're the golden boy and you're the face of a fucking multi-million-dollar company like Golden Boy, dude, you think they want him to lose? You know? You think they're going to allow him to lose? Okay? Even if he gets a draw, that's still not a loss, though. So they can deal with that, okay? But it's the loss that they can't deal with. It's the loss. It's the L, okay? They had no choice but to accept that L when he fought Floyd Mayweather Jr. because Floyd Mayweather Jr. outpunched the shit out of him. But even in that Floyd Mayweather fight, look at that fuck. What are they doing? They're just sitting at the stoplight. Yo, but even in that Floyd Mayweather fight, you guys, one of the judges had it a draw. One of the judges had that fight a draw. Okay? Canelo Alvarez got shut out in that Mayweather fight, you guys. You know? Canelo Alvarez got shut out in that Mayweather fight. You know? But one of the judges had it a draw. You know? And you know what that's called, you guys? Politics. Politics. I should do a whole fucking live stream on just the politics of boxing and just the business side of boxing. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do one. I don't care if I don't get one person in here but watching it. I'm gonna do a show about the business side of boxing, man, because it's a topic that needs to be talked about. You know, it's a topic that definitely needs to be talked about. I feel like not a lot of people talk about it as much as they should possibly. But it's definitely a topic that needs to be talked about, you guys. You know, I feel like it should be talked about more than what it already is talked about, you know. Because a lot of people want to know why the fights don't get made. Why doesn't this happen? Why isn't this fight happening? You know what I'm saying? Some of these fights aren't happening because these fucking the politics. And to be honest with you, if the Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury fight don't happen, it's because of politics. Let me find my damn phone. Oh, here we go. Let me see what you guys talking about in the chat. Let me see what you guys talking about. D-Lo 8404 says boxing. Says salute Corey Lee boxing. D-Lo 404 says that draw card versus Floyd was atrocious. Crip says, but Laura beat Canelo easy. Jay Will says Jacobs. Jesus. Jay Will says Jacobs gonna take his foot off the gas and Canelo's gonna end up dropping him. Wow. You think Canelo's gonna drop Danny Jacobs? Wow. Okay. All right, I respect that, Jay Will. I respect that. Salute to Jay Will. Matter of fact, Jay Will, we're gonna give you a moderator status, man. You should have been moderator already. Shout out to my other boy. So I gotta give somebody else a wrench too. You think he gonna get dropped though? Wow. Crip says, yeah, Canelo make the powers that be more money, so they will make him the winner against Jacobs. Wow. Yeah, that's what I've been telling you guys. You know, Canelo Alvarez, if Danny Jacobs doesn't put on the performance of his life, if Danny Jacobs does not put on the performance of his life, okay, he will not fucking win. Straight up, dude. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. The perfection says that then in the case of the politics, Danny is gonna have to win by KO. That's a possibility. That is definitely a possibility, you guys. Without a doubt, that is definitely a possibility. But look, you guys, I gotta go in here, handle some business, baby. And I'll catch you guys on the next live stream. All right, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much, man. You know what I mean, for both live streams I did. I'm gonna do another live stream tonight because we're not done. You know what I mean? Or if I get done with my business, my little business I got doing right now, if I get done with that a little bit earlier, I'll do another live stream because there's a lot to talk about, you guys. We definitely got on that Canelo Jacobs topic, which a lot of guys aren't really talking about it. But we're gonna talk about more, you guys. Okay? So I can't wait to see you guys on the next live stream. Hit your notification, smash that like button, and subscribe. And until the next time, you guys, this is Corey Lee.